because of its design. Many say it looks like toilet paper rolls. You can be the judge for yourself. Our Sedasia Smalls went to the tower today after seeing some complaints online from neighbors. Sedasia?
Katie, many Charlestonians weren't excited about the installation of the cell tower because they say it's not aesthetically pleasing. The tower is located right off King Street in downtown, where the crosstown and I-26 meet. Charleston spokesperson Jack O'Toole said SBA Communication Corporation is the company that applied for the permit to build the tower. According to federal law, the city has no control over the building of cell towers or the design of them. Now, some shop owners I spoke with in the area told me they didn't even realize a tower was even built there. Others say they aren't bothered by it at all.
I just kind of think it's funny. I think it's kind of a fun little, new landmark that people can kind of be like, oh yeah, the Daily next to the toilet paper roll, haha. But it's just, something that happens as our small city is growing. People need more cell coverage, buildings need more electrical, so it's kind of inevitable, but I just kind of think it's funny. It's kind of cute.
Yeah. Charleston Mayor John Tecklenburg said in a statement, "We understand the need to protect cell service, but denying local government and our citizens meaningful input into the look of these towers in our communities isn't reasonable." I reached out to Congresswoman Nancy Mace's office for comment on the federal law, but haven't heard back. Now tonight at 6, you'll hear why Craven says she's hopeful this unique cell tower could be the start of more opportunities for downtown Charleston.
Water in some of your favorite spots this coming Labor Day weekend. It's important to make sure that you're aware of the water quality. But as Katie Solt tells us, one of the area's most popular hotspots, Shem Creek, doesn't always make the grade.
This is pretty much the hub in Mount Pleasant for a waterway.
Chris Holtz of All-in-One Charters has a close connection to Shem Creek, and he's aware of bacterial concerns in the waterway.
I do advise when I see people on paddle boards and kayaks and, they're swimming in the area,
To be careful getting into the water or wet.
Nice to meet you.
Chris says it doesn't impact his business, but wishes the waters were more pure.
I mean, it's one of those things I don't think there's an easy fix, and that's a lot of situations here.
Water safety advocate Andrew Wonderly agrees.
The sources of bacteria in local tidal creeks like Shem Creek are typically pet waste, wildlife waste, sanitary sewer overflows, and leaking or malfunctioning septic tanks.
Through the years, Wonderly from the Charleston Waterkeeper has tested the water for possible contaminants. His findings have at times been troubling, and the details haven't been ignored. The state currently defines the watershed as impaired. As for taking action, in one instance, the town of Mount Pleasant is keeping up with its storm drains, and there's signs these efforts are working this summer.
Shem Creek still shows some high bacteria levels, especially after it rains, but I think overall we've seen some encouraging signs in the data.
When the weather's been clear this year, the bad findings have been much better. Of course, there's some folks hoping for a perfect score.
It's really kind of tragic in a way. It's such an important thing.
In South Carolina, but one Lowcountry OBGYN we spoke with today says that in practice, this law is more of a total abortion ban. Our Floriana Boardman joins us now from Planned Parenthood and tells us why. Floriana?
Tessa, the doctor I spoke with today tells me most women don't know they're pregnant until at least 4 weeks, and that doesn't give them enough time to make an appointment to get the care they may need.
I'm kind of terrified. I'm frustrated. I know that this isn't what the people of South Carolina want.
Dr. Natalie Gregory says the new abortion bill is causing concerns for South Carolina doctors conducting everyday care.
But if you're scared that your career's on the line, you might make that woman wait for a few hours until you can consult with someone else or until you can ask your legal department.
She says the new law also makes it virtually impossible for women to get an abortion in the state.
By the time the patient gets an appointment to be seen, it will already be too late for them to have any options.
Planned Parenthood has similar concerns. Online, the next available appointment in Charleston is listed as September 12th, nearly 2.5 weeks away, meaning a woman would have to know she was pregnant at under 4 weeks.
Trying to find out that they're pregnant, get an appointment, and get to an appointment within 6 weeks is nearly impossible. This is an all-out abortion ban.
Dr. Gregory believes this will make it difficult to get physicians to our state, further adding to the doctor shortage, Right now, 14 of the 46 counties in South Carolina have no OBGYN.
And I think it probably has already had an effect in where medical students were applying for residencies and where they wanted to do their OBGYN training.
Meaning even less women will be able to access this type of care. Planned Parenthood tells me they are adding additional staff here in South Carolina to help women get the appointments they need. They're also going to be directing women to other states and helping them get appointments there.